All right, this is it. It's showtime.
All right, fine. We'll do that.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some more Diablo 2 Resurrected! This is that one. The one where we, I don't know, we ball, I guess? We ball, and maybe we die. But I have just, like, made peace with myself on the fact that if we get past Act 5, that's the finish line. Because over a long enough period of time, everyone will die, and that's no different for this character here. I don't particularly want to hardcore mode nightmare difficulty, and I figure I'd like to play a different class or even maybe a different game. So yeah, we'll just push through Act 5 and or die in Act 5, and that will be where we go. Hi, Deckard Cain. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have anything in my inventory that's worth selling or anything. I have, what's that, 100,000? Well, 100,000 gold. 100,000 gold. Good lord. That is a lot of money. As someone back in the day used to say. That, was it Chris Rock? Sounds like Chris Rock in my head, but I'm pretty sure it was on In Living Color. An old 1990s skit comedy show that
Can I help you?
a lot of people don't remember anymore. You can help me with this crystal sword? No, I don't want it. What do we got? 127 plus 3 to dexterity. Those 3 points of dexterity, super important. Very important. Plus 1 to dex. We ball, that's right. We b-ball. Poison length reduction. Not a massive benefit, so I'm not going to worry about that. Not very good armors. Very basic stuff here. Weapons? You're not the person I should talk to about weapons. Was it Mala? I think it might be Mala.
Salutations.
Weapons. Oh, that's right. We don't have the dexterity to wield anything. We're just so clumsy. We can only wield a chicken knife. A chicken knife? This isn't Final Fantasy. We can only wield a normal dirk. So let's just continue on. I don't have any demons. Although our boy, but Fazil? Is his name Fazil? Fazil. F-A-Z-E-L. Or maybe it's like Phase-L, you know? Like Phase. That says like a street name. And then L is because of being loquacious or something. I don't know. Pretty sure it's pronounced Steve. Anything can be pronounced Steve if you believe in it. If you believe in it, I guess. Let's get... These are not the 2 demons that I want. Where's my other demon? My other better demon. That one. I don't really need anything. I guess we're just gonna rock it. I ran away from the Defiler. I'm not gonna lie. I totally just ran away from the Defiler thinking that I needed to run away from it. I definitely didn't have to. It's my own Defiler. Got a lot of friends in the battlefield today. Our barbarian friends. I also believe that at some point we can actually get a barbarian friend as a mercenary. Ah! Oh, okay. It has a really cool death animation for no particular reason. Need mana? Well, hey, look at this mana shrine over here. So I have a Defiler and a Goat Man out. I was looking at that Goat Man like, is that mine? Or is it a new enemy? It's all red and cloudy. I don't know what to do. Y'all leave them alone. No! What's your name? No! Don't die on me, Fazel. We need you. That War Scepter may be worth some money. So this is Act 5. We're basically in the middle of the war that Ball started once he came over to the place. You know, the place with the things and the stuff. You've been paying attention. I don't have to tell you anything. I don't have to tell you a goddamn thing. I know you know what's up. I don't have to be tested on my knowledge either. That's definitely true. The Bloody Foothills? Yes. Yes, that's it. What's with all the poison? It's a bloody foothill, not like an infested, or rather infected, bloody, poisonous foothill. Take that ring. No! What's your name? All these barbarians be out here dying. It's all they really know how to do. And they're really happy to do it. So for those who weren't here last time, we finished up Act 4. Let us out! We finished up Act 4, surprisingly. Diablo did not kill us, again, surprisingly. And so now we're at Act 5. And with Act 5, it's a great big battlefield for the barbarians. Ball is assaulting the barbarian strongholds. And if I remember correctly, they do outright state that the World Stone is out here. So that's what Ball's objective is. Our objective is to stop or slow down Ball. And, yeah, you know, we hope for the best. Barbarians are doing their best. We're doing our best. Everyone's doing their best. Really, we're all just doing what we can. One of the most helpful things since I've come back to this game is actually having my health totals presented on screen. Seeing 392 makes me go, oh, you know what? I only lost like 8 HP on that one attack. I guess I don't have to worry about being attacked all that much. You know, I'm not going to die in a single hit. Grand Scepter. You got anything? No, and no. Throw that shit back on the ground. Yeah, I directly remember, like, playing through this thinking, the World Stone? What is that? So cool. That was real easy to impress. I mean, after all, it was more Diablo 2, a game that I really enjoyed at the time. And I still enjoy it. I think Resurrected is very, very good. Certainly a better re-release than Warcraft 3's re-release. I believe it's called Reforged. That did not end well. Like, oh look, we made high-res versions of all the units, but they all look exactly the same. Not a lot of color differential, if I remember correctly. So like your footman and your elven sorceress kind of look exactly the same. I'll take that mana potion. Ah! Warcraft 3 refunded. Yeah, and the worst part is that once you've upgraded to that version of the game, the only way to play the non-version of that is to, at least from last I heard a few years ago, is to have the discs yourself and just reinstall a clean copy that never touches BNet. But I may be wrong, or maybe they've changed things in like last couple of years since I checked. Hey, look, one of the barbarians made it. He's over there. He's like, he's just gonna fucking keep going. I'm all by myself, but I've got 2 axes, and I am ready to use them. That's what they all sound like to me, all the barbarians. Exact same voice. Got me some buddies over here. Look at all these buddies. Yeah, it makes it hard to like Blizzard, doesn't it? Oh, these guys. Oh. Hey, 4/0, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, you may not be here when it happens, so I'm just gonna tell you straight up. The next character I make in this game, his name is gonna be Pee Pee Poo Poo. I just thought you'd like that. Thought you'd enjoy that. I don't think there's gonna be enough room for Professor, so it'll just be the main idea. But yeah, I thought you would enjoy that. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're still getting pizzas out there for those hungry people. Doing the Lord's work. Of course, that Lord is pizza. Okay, there we go. It's hard to tell sometimes when these chains are actually dealing damage or not. Because it doesn't make any sense. Why would these chains do what they're doing? But they've been doing it for like the last 4 or 5 streams. So we're just going to keep on doing it. I'll just go around this way. Drag these chains with me. Speaking of badass, may I suggest that everyone here, everyone, if you have the ability to, if you have the money and the time, go check out Masters of the Universe. I am not a He-Man fan. I like the Turtles. He-Man was cool, but I'm not a He-Man fan. I loved that movie. It was a lot of fun. Absolutely worth the price of admission. Would easily watch it again. I'd like to see it do well. So check it out if you want to have a fun movie night. It's very good. Very funny. It knows exactly what it is. And that is a movie aimed at 47-year-olds who used to watch He-Man when they were a kid. That's what it was. That's what the movie was. You hear me? Enslaved? I need mana, so I'm going to poke you to death until you give me your mana through your blood. Goat Man's still alive. Everybody's still alive, except for these barbarians. Oh, 4/0, if you're still there. I want to ask you, if you were to play Diablo 3 or 4, what console would you play it on? Like, are you still doing the Xbox thing? On your Xbox, of course. Of course. These death maulers used to scare the shit out of me with all those like spikes coming out of the ground, but they don't do anything to me. I guess it's just having a whole lot of health really makes a difference. Give me that chip diamond. Delicious. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Expedition 33 off stream. Like last week, my wife and I, we just decided we were gonna just spend the entire weekend playing it. It's been a pretty good time, actually. That is one of the reasons why there haven't been a lot of streams, because it's like, man, I'd like to just keep doing this. Yeah, let's just keep doing this. And so that's what they did. That's the end of that story. But it's one of those games that has like a really unique story, and honestly, after finishing it, going back through it a couple times, the story unfolds even further. Very cool, very cool. Plus, it has a new game plus mode. We like those. What am I doing anyway? What am I here for? J for journal. Stop the siege by killing Shenk the Overseer in the Bloody Foothills. We are still in the Bloody Foothills, so I guess we're on track. Come on, beef boys. Let's do this. There's a, and speaking of Expedition 33, there's a journal in Expedition 33 where Expedition 60 was an expedition that just focused heavily on bodybuilding and muscles and training their bodies. And they're the ones who get the closest to the Paintress. That's not a spoiler. It's all talked about in the very beginning of the game, the Paintress and all that. But yeah, I just think that's great. Just a bunch of beef missiles flying over to the bad guy, doing their best. Give me that healing potion. Not enough mana? How about now, huh? Got enough mana now? Yeah, the other day I very nearly started doing my Let's Play on Metal Gear Solid 5. I don't really know what's stopping me at this point except for the history. The history of doing Let's Plays. I don't have a good one. There's almost always something wrong. Something, oh, that's my goat, man. Something that happens where it's like, man, I gotta re-record this. Damage reduced by 2. And I think that's the part that I'm just not looking forward to. Plus 37 defense. That's not bad. My gloves have 6 defense. My boots have 8 defense. My crown has 29 defense. So, like, this is as much defense as my head, heels, and hands. We'll keep it for a little while. Kill Shank the Overseer. Well, sure. Where are you? Shank! Come out! It's time to meet your maker! You must be Shank the Overseer. Aha! Have 5 chains. Easy. No problem at all. Those barbarians must be awful if they can't take care of Shank the Overseer. Faisal. Mana potion, light gauntlets. Those are probably ethereal. Key.
I am overburdened.
Ugh, of course we're overburdened. How do I have this button? Diablo. Hee ho, yes. Yes, hee ho. Man, that's the other thing is I'm like thinking, man, I'd sure like to do Persona again. I'd sure like to do Persona again. I was watching somebody play Persona 4 recently. Their name is Lethellan, very cool dude. And they got the super, super secret ending that I did not get. And envy is upon me. I thought I got all the secrets. I thought I knew everything there was to know about Persona 4. And nope, there's a whole ass ending I did not get. And I feel embarrassed. I feel unworthy. Are you even allowed to do that? It is weird. But I have heard people who say they don't replay games. They simply don't do it. And I'm just trying to think of what that kind of life would be like. Like, okay, you finished a game, and then you're just like, well, I guess I'm never going to look at this one again. I'm going to go to GameStop and trade it in. Yeah, I never really went into the Midnight Channel menu. Like, there was, like, things in there that made me feel like it was worth checking out, worth watching, but I hadn't finished the game at the time, so I didn't want to look just at that moment. But now I feel like I could probably do it. Frigid Highlands, that's where we're going next. Onward! There's nothing stopping us! What you got? Something good? Bone scratch? Nice. You could probably do with another helmet and a better chest piece. Let's go talk to the Barbarian again. I don't want Fazel to die, you know? Helmets. Helm of Light? Sure. And a chest piece. And a chest piece. And a chest piece. 136 is better than the field plate. Here you go, big bro. Oh, that's 148. Oh, actually, the plate armor is better for them. Or for me.
To good use.
This crown has 59 defense. I'm wearing this crown. Why didn't... Well, whatever. 2 to light radius.
That to good use.
Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Big Scared, welcome in. Oh, I mean, yeah. I'm not saying you can't. Like, some games are just not worth replaying at all. I think we talked about The Last of Us 2 as one of those games. Because who would want to experience that story again? Not me. Not me. Like, oh, remember how tragic everything was? And how sad everything is? And how it doesn't really ever get any better? Remember that? We're ready for round 2? Like, no thanks. I'm good. But what I'm saying is that some people have an actual, like, philosophy. I completed the game, and I'm never going back. Devil May Cry 5, I'm never going to play that again. It's like, but it gets better every time you play it. Every single time. Every time. Without fail. Because you learn new ways to play, and new weapons, and all kinds of fun stuff. These chains are really fucking overpowered. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. These chains, overpowered. I mean, it's a persistent dot that you can drag over the enemies. Revenge bad, lame. Yeah. It also undermines Joel's sacrifice that he made for everyone else in that hospital. The Last of Us 2 is one of the first games I streamed that was not Dead by Daylight. The psychology classes were in P4G, I believe. I definitely went through something like that. Like, I clicked on a thing, and it was like, I was in a classroom talking to a teacher, and they were talking about psychology, and I was like, oh, Jungian psychology, I get it. Cool. I wish I was done with this, because I didn't want to get involved with, like, I didn't want to actually be lectured in my game about high school, you know? But I didn't know what I clicked on. Rigid Highlands Waypoint, Cowabunga.
Cowabunga!
But yeah, it's a shame about Last of Us, because Last of Us 2 had some excellent gameplay, some really good scenarios, and if you just, like, skip all the cutscenes, you probably have a fantastic time in an action game that has a really good story and production values and all that, but isn't something you'd want to do twice. Man, I'm just gonna skip all these gremlins. I'm sorry. I'll right-click a couple of them on occasion and just keep moving, because I hate these guys. They're not worth it. Just gonna move on, throw a chain on that evil demon hut for whatever reason. You genuinely would think the barbarians would handle evil demon huts on their own backyard. But no, they just let them grow. Yeah, I appreciate everyone who's here, because I have not been streaming anywhere near as much as I used to. But it's all been for good. It's all been for good. It allows me to work more often, making a little bit more money. It allows me to get some stuff done in the house. It allows me time to spend with my wife. Or if I want to go see He-Man Masters of the Universe, I can just do it. And I don't have to think about my stream schedule. So I appreciate y'all for making streaming still worth it, even after such a huge change. Yeah, this place sucks! It's trapped. It's gonna keep on running. I don't remember exactly what the quest is right now. Pretty sure I just need to go somewhere and kill something. That's kind of the whole thing when you think about it. We have to save Goatman. We have to resummon Goatman. Or Tainted, I mean. Whatever. My fingers got crossed. I don't know what I pressed. Yeah, the one you were talking about. Hell yeah, and it was fucking short. It was fucking short. But it was also short in the cartoon. That was that 90s, rather late 80s barbarian vibe, you know? One of my favorite He-Man memes was one where he, like, shaves the side of the fur on his loincloth, and he says, "This isn't a loincloth." Like, he just has really thick, whole hip pubes. Okay, I want to go back to Goatman and Defiler. There we go. Alright, I don't think I need to go to Abaddon. Find the soldiers in the Frigid Highlands. Okay, so I don't have to go to Abaddon. I'm just here to find the soldiers. I remember this. Jesus H fucking Christ, let me through this door right now. Oh God! Ah, they're after me with the flamethrower! Stop them, Faisal! Thank you, Faisal. You're the best. You're the best around. No one's ever gonna take you down. This was another act that made me happy I was playing as a necromancer at some point. Give me another goat, man. Because at least at this point you'd have, especially like in base D2, you'd have like 19 skeletons just running around killing stuff for you. Thinking, man, it would be awful if I didn't have all of these skeletons. Truly, necromancy is the way. The way, the life, and the glory. Hey, Ari, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? We're playing some Diablo 2. We are doing a hardcore mode run with the Warlock. Now, I screwed up, and I just made a Warlock. I didn't actually make them a hardcore character. But when this character dies, that is they will not come back. That's going to be it. So, the stakes are the same. We just don't have a cool red skull over the character's portrait when you select them at the character select screen. Oh yeah, Diablo 2 is an old friend of mine. I've been playing this game off and on for like 25 years, so we're good friends. For the most part. I didn't need to drink that health potion. Yeah, the Warlock was actually recently released as of, I believe, last year? Or maybe 2 years ago? Which was weird because there wasn't... They didn't, like, do significant content updates for Diablo 2. Not, like, the last... shoot, 5 years? I think Resurrected came out about 5 years ago? Ooh! That's a green item. Let's take a look. Tancred's Crowbill. Where are these soldiers? Oh yeah, I played the OG, definitely. I played Diablo when it was new. I'm 43 years old, so I've been around for a while. And yeah, Diablo's pretty great. I've just been recently playing Diablo on stream because I've been like looking for something that's easy to pick up and just play without having to worry about story. And I was playing Diablo 4 for a little bit, and I thought, you know what, I'll do some hardcore modes on Diablo 2. It's been a long time. But yeah, one of my fond memories playing Diablo 2 is me, my brother, and a friend. We actually got together at my brother's apartment. This was back when we were all in our early 20s, so we were all just playing video games, not thinking too hard about stuff. And we played sorceresses, all three of us. I was the fire sorceress, my brother was the ice sorceress, my buddy was the lightning sorceress. My goat man is about to die, but I'm just gonna run away from some of this shit. Lots of fire going on. I hope you stick around, Faisal. Stay alive. I think Faisal will be okay. We should probably get a Tainted out for the fire resistance aura, since we're having problems with fire right now. Goatman Sorceress is the best. Yeah. Yeah, Goatman Sorceress is pretty legit. No, it was a lot of fun all the way up until the point we started discovering magic immune enemies in a hell difficulty. Like, okay, yeah, fire immune, sure. Lightning immune, okay. Magic immune? Magic immune?
What the hell is this?
Indeed, what the hell is this? What's this? Oh, yeah. This is helping my miasma stuff. Well, you know, if it's going to make things better... And it doesn't say that it does here. This just says Miasma Bolt gives more damage to this spell. Miasma Bolt gives bonus average magic damage per second per level. So Enhanced Entropy doesn't do anything by itself? Wow. Enhanced Entropy is useless. I mean, as far as synergy goes. Miasma Radius goes up, and 0.2 seconds to the duration for Miasma going up. Bonus Abyss Radius, so it makes this a little bit better, and I guess it helps this with the radius and the damage and all that, but not a big deal. We haven't been using Miasma Bolt as much. We've been using Miasma Chain. So with that in mind, let's put points in something else. Blood Oath. Find the life force of your demon to protect from enemy attacks. Resist all goes from 41 to 44. Demon life goes up. Damage taken by me goes to the demon. That's pretty good. What's this? Blood Boil. Erupt your demon's blood to damage nearby enemies? Demon's life cost 15%. Hey, you know what? That sounds like a good time. We'll replace the Miasma Bolt with Blood Boil, because I don't use Miasma Bolt all that much. So I guess when they start charging in and they're surrounded by enemies, I can just make their blood hot, like hot, and then that'll kill enemies around them. Or something. We're still in the Frigid Highlands, by the way, and it feels like I haven't seen any prisoners. What the hell is up with that? They are the prisoners. What, are they in prison? Oh wait, the white boxes on the map. Those are the prisoners, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there they are, right there. Prisoners, I'm coming to save you! Let us out! Right now, Faisal is just eating fire. Just straight up devouring fire. Doesn't give a fuck about anything. He's a good boy, that one, that Faisal. I will protect you, Faisal. I'll protect you forever. Alright, so that's one. There's 2 and 3 over here. So we need to go back south. I actually think Blood Boil would be better if I was using double Goatman. Since the Goatman get all up in the grill. Whoops, wrong button. Damage is only 10 to 20. For 15% of my demon's life? Let us out! Let us! Oh! Bam! You are free, barbarians. You are free now. Give me this. Give me potions. So it seems like right when you see the gates to Abaddon, you should start looking for prisoners. I went all the way around these guys. They're just like, where's that guy going? He could save us. And I'm like looking up at shit, not really even seeing where I'm going. Just blinding my own eyeballs in the sun. Alright, it's time to head back. Get out of this chaos. Fortunately, nobody else can come into the town portal but me.
Thank you for rescuing my men. They have spoken well of your bravery in battle. Perhaps there is hope for us after all. If you wish, you may hire some of my mercenaries that you saved. And please, take this set of runes. I had been saving them for a socketed shield, but I think you'll make better use of them. Be sure to set them in the right order for their fullest effect.
No way. I have to look this guy's voice up. I mean, this game is old enough that his voice may not even be credited, but he sounds very familiar. Yeah, it's not who I thought it was. What else have you done? You've done only this game. His name is John Stark. Jonathan Stark, and he's only ever done this game, but he sounds familiar. He sounds like Zhongli from Genshin Impact. Oh god, what's his name from Persona 5? The bad guy who's bald with the orange sunglasses. It's not him, though. Where's my stash? There it is. I seem to remember getting this pick every single time I play this game at this difficulty, at this particular act. I have 5 set items. They don't match with anything. Cleglaw, Sigyn, Tancred, Millabrega, Cathan. Damn. Runes. Ort. Ral. Pal. Yeah, that's the Ancient's Pledge. One of the very first, well, maybe not the first, but one of the few rune words you can get pretty easily. Does make for a good shield, but we were holding a book. A book that gives us bonus to our miasma chain, which has been kicking so much ass. I don't want to replace the book. You know, I just tried to chain my poor goats. My goat peoples. Okay, so onward, I think. Well, we didn't get another quest. Maybe I missed something back in town. We have 7 town portal scrolls.
What do you need?
I can add sockets at this guy? I guess that's a quest reward I got. +3 to life, +5 to strength. Better magic find. I don't know. Fire resist and lightning resist. I wonder if I did have him add sockets, if it would give me all 3 sockets I need. Or if he'd be like, what? 1 socket's good enough. You can put a really cool gem in there.
There is
Weapons, weapons. Still not enough dexterity to wield anything new. But that's okay. There isn't a single thing here that I want to throw around. What do we have? +1 to Sigil Rancor, 2 to Echoing Strike, and 2 to Summon Tainted. Look for Anya? What? Look for Anya? Under the crystalline passage by the frozen river. Which I'm sure is just further north. Oh, I was gonna... Right, well, it's too late now. I'm not gonna do it now, but there's a mod for this game that I was going to show off before we went back to playing this game. But it's too late. Too late now. However, I was going to talk about it a little bit. It's a total conversion mod. I guess you could call it that because it changes everything. But it doesn't change the way the game starts. It does change the number of quests, the number of locations. Oh boy, that hurt. I don't know what hit me, but it hurt. It even gives you 8 skill trees. 8. This game's base is 3 skill trees. And that's really what drew my attention. I'm like, 8 skill trees? Dang! That's a lot of skills. But the skill trees are very much reworked. The assassin is nowhere near the same, not even at all, that it was in this game's original release. They don't even use combo points. They just have like a ninja style elemental stance. Game Watch, Kaze Sapphire, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Hope things are going well on your end. Hey, hey. But like the Sorceress, I played the Sorceress for a little bit. The Sorceress, you don't really want to mix a lot of elements. You basically choose the one you want to use, and then it becomes a unique resource on its own, which I found to be pretty interesting. For example, if you were to play Sorceress right now, in this version of the game, you would have a skill called Warmth. And Warmth, what it does is it gives you higher energy regeneration, or MP regeneration. Lost a goat, man. But what it does in the mod is it changes your mana, puts it down to 0. And it's now called Heat. So whenever you cast a fire spell, the fire spell adds mana that you can then use to cast other spells. But of course, your fire skills get augmented or a little bit better every time you cast more fire skills. So you become kind of a fire sorceress. And you're sort of roped into staying that way until you change to some other specialization. But you can still cast lightning skills and ice skills while under warmth. So there's probably a way to make it work. Basil, don't you die on me. Don't you die on me. Rancor you, and then more chains. And then another goat man. yeah, Kaze, I saw you were playing Star Fox Adventures recently. You even had like a closet cosplay going, which is pretty cool. I remember when that game released and I was like, what is this? Where's my R-Wing? But I'm glad to see some people love it today. Love it enough to play it again today anyway. We were very hypercritical back in those days. What the hell is Skulls and Rocks? It's just Skulls and Rocks. That's all it is. Exactly what it says on the tin, as they say. Just wanted to fly the R-Wing. Do you actually fly the R-Wing in that game? Because I've always heard that you don't. I've heard it's basically you run around and you gather collectibles and you hit things with a stick or whatever. Very briefly, that sucks. That sucks. But hey, we're getting Star Fox 64 all over again pretty soon. That's going to be pretty cool. For that Switch 2, unfortunately. I don't have a Switch 2. Basil, you feel much stronger now, buddy? Good, good. Maybe you can handle Ball all by yourself. 11 out of 10? That's awesome. I would always go back to that game. That's one of my repeat play games that I would come back to often. Some days I'd feel like doing the hard mode. Some days I'd feel like just being normal and doing the easy modes. But it always felt good to play. I also didn't even know it was released. I just heard it was announced and I saw the videos for it. I'm pretty excited about it though. I'm glad it came out. One of these days I may get a Switch 2. Maybe like 10 years from now. Find one in a bargain bin, you know. Open a box of Captain Crunch and it falls out as it's the prize in the box of Captain Crunch. Get your own Nintendo Switch 2! Awesome! What is this? Poison resist? Who needs that? Ain't nobody need that. Yeah, sometimes I walk down into the basement of this house I live in and I see my Switch just sitting there. And it's a good Switch. I've played many hours of games on there. I love my Bayonetta. I've enjoyed playing Smash Brothers so much. At one point I thought, what if I became a Smash Brothers streamer? And then I took a shower. No, this will never work. Anyway, I kid. I've been around a long time. But yeah, so I think about how I haven't really been playing the Switch in a while, and it's difficult to find time to play multiple consoles at the same time. So it's like, do I really need a Switch 2? Maybe one day, but do I need it anytime soon? I do want to play Donkey Kong, though. I'll tell you what, that game looks really fucking great. And I love me games that feature Donkey Kong. That means Donkey Kong Country 1. That's a little joke. Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3 did not have Donkey Kong in it. And I'll never, ever forgive Nintendo for that decision. I'll never, ever do it. Never. Not even once. Not even if they wrote me a handwritten letter. I will not concede. I will always be petty about it. Streamer took a shower and got washed. Yeah. Now, I've been to my fair share of cons. I know. There's just something about showers that, you know, take some courage to get in. Or maybe it's permission. I don't know. Maybe some people just need to give these guys permission. I have no idea. But enough of that. Yeah, Smash Brothers. I would not play it online. If I did a stream of it, it would be like just chit chatting, playing like against the computer, collecting stickers or whatever, talking about video games like we're doing now, but with Smash Brothers instead of Diablo. I played online a little bit back when it was released on 3DS because it was new enough that people weren't like super good at it, so I could actually just fight, have a good time. And I did have a good time. I think it was pretty well done on the 3DS. And then when they released it on the Switch, had to get that too. I'm not even... Well, Smash Ultimate was a different game. But they're all the same game, right? You get what I'm trying to say. A rune! I think Act 5 is very similar to like watching a NASCAR race. It's just a lot of going in one direction. Going in one direction and watching your numbers. So, Kaze, you talked about Smash Brothers though. Who's your favorite character? Who's your favorite character and why is it Mega Man? We like Ike? I fight for my friends. Ike is a lot of fun, for sure. Oh, we have exploding enemies too? Oh, I forgot. Get this out of my inventory. I don't want that shit. I don't want this either. Get this out of my inventory. I don't want that either. Get that out of my inventory. Accidentally click somewhere and pick up something. What was it? Grand Ether! Yeah, that's what it's called. I think it's fun. But no, strangely enough, all of my favorite characters are the ones that don't belong to Nintendo. I'll put this in the personal. It might be useful someday. I don't need this Great Helm anymore. Why am I holding on to it? I don't need either one of these. That rune away. Put this mana potion down here.
Can I help you?
Can you? Can't you trip like I do? Whoa! All right, nothing there. So there's been a huge difference between Diablo 2 and 3 and 4.
Good afternoon.
Diablo 2 has loot. It does.
Ah!
But it doesn't seem to have the massive amount of drops that you would see in Diablo 3 and 4. Like, I'm definitely seeing a bunch of stuff hitting the ground, but not a lot of it's worth anything to me. Oh, I can just do that and it'll fill up, right? Yeah. I find that interesting because, like, I really love this game. I also really love Diablo 3 and I also really love Diablo 4. But, like, the loot system is so dramatically different in this game. And it's very similar for Diablo 1. Diablo 1 has very low amounts of loot dropping all the time. Most of it's useless, or it's like rags, a short sword, that kind of stuff. But that also really fits in the vibe. You're in a catacomb underneath a town that's, you know, kind of out of the way. It's not like you're walking into a Walmart where they have a fully stocked, like, sporting goods section. You can't really just, like, walk out with a shotgun once you've descended into the catacombs, the pits. or like a hunting rifle or whatever. You're gonna get what you find when you go into the basement of the cathedral. Journal. Right, I know. The frozen river is against the mountain range, so we just have to walk along the wall until we find a cave entrance. This urn is evil! That means Thresh Socket is coming to get me. But he will be stopped by Faisal. Thank you, Faisal. You're the best. Take this money. And that flawed ruby. That's the crystalline passage! Yay! Yay, we're done with that area. Is there anything on this? Poison damage? No, thank you. It's a septic crystal sword. So, it's a crystal, right? Like one of those holistic crystals, but it's poison. Badass, right? Right. It won't heal your chakra. It'll give you cancer. This ain't so bad so far. But this water tastes really good. Super cold in this crystalline passage. Cold enough to more or less be uninhabitable by a lot of germs and gross stuff. But it tastes pretty good. Thank you. We gained an experience shrine, so we're getting more experience per kill now. Stay alive, Faisal. That's an order, okay? I am your superior. I paid money for you. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Thank you, Faisal. You're my hero. And when I needed a hero, you were there for me. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the song lyrics. It's not coming. Well, there goes Faisal. There goes Faisal. Rest in peace, Faisal.
You fucking died? What the shit?
I know, he was so powerful. Now he's power dead. That's how that works. That's how that joke makes sense. What killed him? What killed poor Faisal? I would say it was probably... Wow, you could almost see like tainted balls. Anyway, you could... One of those enemies had lightning enchantments. So he just ate a mouthful of lightning and died. It's like that movie, The Highlander, when they had the quickening and you saw the lightning and all that kind of stuff coursing through them. Yeah, it was like that, except he died instead of getting stronger. But I guess we can get ourselves a barbarian now. We have room. Let's go get ourselves a barbarian. What are they doing today? Oh, Quelkek!
Afternoon.
You can't resurrect Faisal, you're a barbarian. You don't have the spell slots. Ooh, Unferth? Bash? Stun? Battle Cry? Lowers enemy damage and defense? Hey, that's it. That's it for me. That's what I want. Come on, Unfirth. What do you wear, Unfirth? Let's find out. I will hold on to that. Like, some people Firth. This guy, he undoes it. He unfirths.
Afternoon.
It's really annoying to people who love to Firth. He's just, you know, he's always just going to undo it, no matter what it is. I imagine he has the strength to wield a big sword. 25 to 46. Dex 60, strength 100. Dex 62, strength 100. Just there.
I'll put that to good use.
I bet you will. Now for some armor. 32 plus 5 to light radius. Unfirth is going to be my flashlight. And he's going to wear this gothic plate because it has lightning resist on it. It's a small amount, but it might be enough to save his life. And I have 20,000 gold left, which isn't a lot. Come on, Unfirth. It's probably something cool, more like Unferth or something like that. Something more Norse. But, I live in America. That's an Unfirth if I've ever seen one. Ah, shit. Stop hitting me! Unfirth, kill! They killed my Defiler. Take a look at this breastplate. It might be worth it. Probably not. And it's not. I didn't even really see it. Just threw it on the ground immediately. Kind of like bowling. When you're sure you're not going to get a strike, you throw the ball and you just turn around and just go back to your seat. Go eat some fries or something. Like, whatever. Whatever. You did your best. It wasn't enough. Unfair! You don't kill these abominals, these rot walkers, I will call you Susan for the rest of your life. No offense to Susans. We love Susans. Abominable. I don't know why that one keeps getting cast into the water and just descends. It's like, zoink. Yoink. Even clicking on this guy here doesn't do anything. That's good enough. They're nice and soft now. No, my demon! Save my demon, Unfirth! Even though it's expendable and I could just easily summon another one, they're not expendable. What? Okay, fire enchanted. Bloodthirst. No, Unferth, don't die! Have another drink. I'm just gonna chuck beers at you while you kill all those demons for me. There's never enough mana. Maybe the barbarian way is the better way. They never have to think about mana. Again with the mana. I'm just gonna have to go back and buy some more mana, it seems. Or I guess I could put points in energy, but how can I wield better daggers if I don't put points in dexterity? Dexterity is where we have to put our points. Engorge. Heal and empower your demon by feeding it a corpse. Well, what else am I going to do with corpses? Engorge. I keep hitting escape to get out of there, but I don't have to do that. There. You have been fed, and you are engorged. I wish I knew how long it lasts. Okay, he's definitely been engorged. That's what she said, or they said, actually. A Tal rune, nice. They were dead. What is this, an undead situation? They just get back up on their own? A la Blood Skeleton from Castlevania? Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to get some more mana potions. BRB. Also, ever since I saw that Volge on the ground, my brain is like, come on, Volge. Let your body move to the music, move to the music. Why am I like this? Weapons. I still can't use anything cool and new. 45 seems to be the minimum dexterity I require. What am I doing? Put this back in your pockets. And this goes with the gems. I don't need all of these keys. I don't not need them either. I would like to have them if I need them.
Evening.
What you got for me? Let's see. Prevent monster heal, not a big deal. 27 to 38 warriors bastard sword. That's not more than the great sword of maiming. It's not. Plus 29 to life, 104 defense. Alright, we're going to take a short break here so I can use the restroom. We'll be right back. Playing. Nope. Not today, Walter. Not today, Stinky. Ugh, stay down. All right. You should be safe here for a little bit, Eileen. I'm going to go back to the apartment.
Exchange student. My name is André Laurent Jean Geroux.
No, it isn't. Now it's just Andre. That's it.
But you can call me Bebe.
No.
It's quite nice to meet you.
No, I am not calling you Bebe. No. I don't even feel anything right now. Like I just won the lottery.
I played this unbending out of my way. With each battle, I grow stronger.
We went 20 levels. We're not going to worry about that. Whatever that was, doesn't matter. Inconsequential. Stars badge. Man, I am the fastest fucking draw in the West, I'll tell you what.
In this scene, the main character says, "That ass better not crack under pressure."
What a
Usually,
line.
People's asses are already cracked. Yours is as well, right?
Okay. Okay. All right. I can feel it.
Okay. And she is delivering the 1,000-yard stare that really delivers that punchline.
This is it.
Obviously.
Good. That is a relief. If that is the case, then this must be referring to a different ass.
You can get that one, can't? No, you almost hit me. Here, I'll bring it to you. You get it. Oh, Eileen, come on, you can do it. Eileen, don't run away from this. This is a challenge. You have to face it. This is your destiny, Eileen. I tell everyone that you're a warrior. I need you to prove it. And I know you can do this. I know you can do this, Eileen. Eileen, what are you doing? Are you letting me down? The bug's way over there. Get it, Eileen. In order to not be a Simp Master 3000, one must use the brain-ussy ninjutsu the no-cap Gaiden gods gave us. Such is the way to garner no L's for the clan and always be dripping with honor. Respectfully. Ramco eats breakfast? Lucky! I love me some breakfast. What? Palomino, what? Okay, yeah, you get that thing under control. If your flail still... Palomina? If your flail stays erect for longer than 4 hours, call a doctor. Yep, there it is again. That's so funny. It's like she's coming after Karina. Get back here! Get back here!
Isn't that...
Hey, you know that thing we use to summon our personas? The evoker? Well, I was thinking, why's it gotta look like a gun? I mean, you gotta be a little nutty to point a gun at your head and pull the trigger, you know? Finally, someone says it! Finally, someone says it! Someone's actually making the comments that we've been waiting for all this time. And it just dies right then and there. Alright, well. Alright, fine. Christmas turkey. Christmas ham. Sliced pizza. Go. 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 Get him. Get him. Get him. Fuck this thing up. I hate it. I hate it so much. Finish it off with an Omni Slash afterwards. Oh, yeah, baby. Is there a frog tickling my ass? That's weird.
Okay.
Well, that's fine. Being ostracized has enabled me to focus on my own research and development. Regardless, I look forward to working with you. I'll be sure to add some additional medicine for you, my little guinea pig. That's awesome. I'm gonna get so many drugs. Watch out! Rank 3. Sterilization. She sterilized us. Yeah, so it says here that Loa, it's a general name for gods and spirits of Vodum. The gods that actually affect human lives are called by this name. Those with negative power are said to be able to kill with a fatal curse. You know, like in that there Harry Potter movie. Wow, look at me roar! Alright, anyway. What do I got here? I got Mamadon, Abysmal Surge, and a Life Drain spell. I'm weak to Psychic damage and Blessed damage, wouldn't you know it. But I'm nullifying that lightning, I'm strong versus fire, and that nuclear damage. It doesn't do shit to me. I'm pretty strong, kid. I just like that voice sometimes. And it sucks to live here. Red Cliff is just full of cliffs, and that lady is just staring at a wall.
So many people died here. But thanks to you, the village is still alive, and we had something to return to.
Yeah. Yeah, you just think about that while you stare at that wall.
Bound for the checkpoint rest town.
Uh-huh. It's just called the Checkpoint Rest Town. Welcome ye to the town. It's called Checkpoint Rest Town. Go on into Place to Drink Tavern. And then there's also Place to Sleep In. And also the Banging Throughout the Night Blacksmith, as we like to call it, because of the hammering and such.
Take you anywhere till I...
What if you fell downstairs into someone's bed? Like the bed was just at the bottom of the stairs, and they slept there, and it was like it was a problem, you know, like you can't step over this person's bed to go upstairs, so people just stopped going upstairs. But you found like a ladder, or maybe.
Start the game already!
And I'm back. Yeah, I don't know what that question was. I was AFK, so you'll have to remind me. I'm back. Going back into the portal. To the frozen river. I do think if I play Warlock again, I'm going to avoid using the chains and just try to be like a very powerful melee Warlock. Maybe. The chains are just busted. Straight busted. I mean, they don't do a lot of damage. It's, what is it, 28, 33. But the average is 63 to 74. Oh! Well, the lore reason for it is that the gun is called an evoker. And when they blast their brain with the evoker, it projects or evokes their persona. That's the full reason for it. But, you know, the game was made by people who signed off on the idea that, yeah, we'll just have them put a gun to their head, and that's how they're going to get their persona. That's cool design, right? Really edgy, right? And yeah, it's really edgy. Very, very edgy. Ooh, an experience shrine. But yeah, that is the answer. It evokes the persona. Why would Makoto, at the very beginning of the game, decide to evoke his persona when he has no idea what a persona is? I don't know. That is not the answer, or that is not a question I have an answer to. Like, it seems almost like Makoto was like, wow, there's a shadow in front of me. Better end my life. And it's like, no, that's not cool. Quest log: rescue Anya. Why? Well, isn't Lloyd here? I mean, I'm sure Yor could rescue Anya just fine. Why do I have to do it? I don't even have any peanuts on me. Oh, heck. Let's get back to the bridge. No? No? Okay. We'll just stay here then. Preemptive heal. We've killed Frozenstein! Small charm. Healing potion. I do like to find out what the small charms are about. Plus to Dex, 14 max stamina. Our Dex is now 45. I think that was the minimum we needed.
Hero, Neelathak did this to me. If you've come to help me, my only hope lies with Mala. Please, tell her you've...
Tell her what? Right. I've been blazing through the game's story without a care in the world because it's okay. It serves, but it's not all that interesting. But here we have somebody who's frozen. Neelathak is somebody who lives in this encampment, and he froze her in a curse for some reason. Why freeze somebody in a curse when you could just kill them, right? Like, if you don't want them to move, if you never want them to leave a specific spot, you could just kill them. You could just do that. Ah! You could just do that, and then they'd be stuck wherever you left them because they're dead. Ah! Right? And, you know, unless the cops go,
"Stop right there, criminal scum!"
you'll be, you know, fine. You don't have to worry about anything. Oh, look, we can finally use different weapons. Plus the Sigil Rancor, plus the Blood Oath. Lethargy Blood Oath, Summon Defiler. But we don't have 162,000 gold. Nor do we have 218,000 gold. But hey, plus 6 poison damage over 2 seconds. Use the potion Mala gave you to thaw Anya. Not the thawing potion we already have in our inventory. No, this very special potion instead. Anya, wait, no! Now I have to use my own town portal. Darn.
Thank you so much for bringing Anya back to us. I have devised this spell to increase your resistances as a token of my thanks. I know it isn't much, but I hope you find it helpful. Please, go talk to Anya. She has urgent news concerning Neelathak.
Interesting. Okay, so I have 0% cold resistance. So once we use this spell, I now have 10% permanent cold resistance. And 56% fire resistance, which is after all the buffs are calculated. So that's actually really nice. Talk to Anya. Where is Anya? Where is Lasagna? Huh? There she is. She loves being called lasagna. Don't make her think that she doesn't.
You have proven yourself a true hero to me and my people. These are dark times, warrior. I hope you can bring an end to Bale's reign of destruction. Our Council of Elders is gone. My father Ost among them. The one thing that keeps us from total despair is the promise of vengeance against Bale. Thank you, hero, for rescuing me. To show my personal gratitude, I give you this. I had it custom made for you by Larzik. Neelathak told me he struck a deal with Bale to protect Haragath. In exchange for the demon's mercy, the misguided fool plans to give Bale the relic of the ancients, our most holy totem. Doing so will allow Bale to enter Mount Ariat unchallenged by the ancients. I tried to stop Neelathak, but he imprisoned me in that icy tomb. Neelathak must be stopped before he dooms the whole world. As much as I would love to strangle the life out of him, I'm afraid I haven't the strength. You must go to his lair through this portal I've opened, kill him, and then bring back the relic of the ancients. Stop Neelathak from destroying what we have striven for eons to protect.
So there you go. A little bit of lore. Okay, so she had this custom made for us. Grimguard Tome, Defense 10. Block rate, increased chance of blocking, adds 11 to 20 magic damage, 15% enhanced defense, more fire resist, damage reduction by 2, half freeze duration. But this gives me 3 points to my miasma chain. So, look, I'm just saying. Well, there's also a couple of other things. Blocking does start an animation on your character for when you block. So you can, if you get hit by a bunch of enemies who are attacking very quickly, you can actually get stun locked even if you block everything, and you can still die. This is particularly true in Diablo 1. Maybe it's less true in this game, I'm not sure. But the adds 11 to 20 magic damage is only applied if I attack with my dirk. So the block rate could get me killed. The magic damage is not going to feature in anything I do. The resistance is rather small. The damage reduction by 2 is okay. And the half freeze duration is alright. But it doesn't compare to 3 points in Miasma Chain. So really, I don't need this ever. I appreciate it, Anya. I do. But I don't need it. You can keep it. And I don't really need this either. Go ahead and get that out of here. Move this over here. Do this. Put this here. We have this space now available to us. Ooh, a red portal! Oh, that's right. I'm pretty sure I looked at the vendor up north. Was her name Mala? Something like that. What's your name? Mala. Oh, we're here again anyway. Let's take yet another look. Chris of Excellence. I kind of need that. Because it's Chris, and my name is Chris, and it's excellent, and I am nowhere near excellent. This is a different set of inventory pieces, but no, I don't have the money for this. And it's interesting that this has +1 to masteries. That's for the barbarian only, so we can't get any use out of that as a warlock. Here we go!
This is a dismal place to abscond to, Neelathak.
And we are almost done with Act 5. Oh shit, they're all standing up! I think these guys keep getting back up. Yeah, they do. So let's just get in here and be done with all this. They have knockback. Oh, it's that warrior. And that hurts. I'll take that mana potion and the healing potion and this mana potion. Let's go! Soul root. Mana potion. A mana recharge shrine. Very nice. Yeah, I think story-wise, all we have to do is this, obviously. Ah! And then we have going into Mount Ariat and fighting Baal. We do have the Ancients to fight. The Ancients might kill me. There's 3 of them. So, that'll be fun. Grand Charm! Plus to max damage and plus to attack rating. We can sell that. Is this tome any good? No, it's not. Throw it on the ground like an adult. I did not want to pick that up, but that's okay. The mana recharge shrine would have been better, I think. But combat shrine's good, too. It'll help us deal melee damage better. Cudgel, don't need that. Yeah, I think my plan for Diablo originally was to just keep playing Diablo. And I still like it. I do. But I also kind of want to stream other games sometime. So I'm not sure what we're going to do after this guy lives or dies in Act 5. I wouldn't mind doing another Diablo 2 hardcore character, though. Like I said, I am genuinely having fun with this. And I try not to play games I don't have fun with. Like, Baby Steps. I have nothing but bad things to say about Baby Steps. Despite my initial curiosity. I do not like that game. I don't think anyone should like that game. That's how far I don't like that game. I genuinely want to change other people's opinion about it. Adult Steps? You mean Quap? That game's awesome. Ouch. Ouch, damn it. But, you know, sometimes I want to just, like, play, I don't know, something stupid. Like Dead or Alive. Like a new version of DOA 6 just released and it has a lot of stuff on it. I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll just pick that up and throw that on stream for a night. The story is dumb and short. But it's fun because it's so dumb. Oh yeah, it's right. I can empower my demons by feeding them corpses. I need to remember to do that. Or maybe play some more original Doom with the brutal mod active. That's really fun. I just can't shoehorn myself not shoehorn, but like can't like let myself get stuck on one game series forever. So I think I'll do a hardcore run on this character and another character, and then maybe D3 or D4 I'll do a hardcore run. But those games, it's a lot easier to die. I'll just say it's a lot easier to die. And it won't be fair. It is remarkably fair in comparison playing Diablo 2 versus D3 and D4. What kind of idiot? What kind of idiot? The kind of idiot who has fallen madly in love with their own games. But no, like, I'm more referring to, like, Eternal Enigma, who speedruns Silent Hill 4 and has done that for 13 years. I'm not talking about, like, enjoying the shit out of Baldur's Gate or a Final Fantasy game like myself. You know, I'm talking about the career streamers where it's like if they stopped playing Silent Hill 4, they lose like half their audience. I did briefly think that, you know, maybe I'll be the Diablo guy. Because I'm always trying to think of a way to make the Twitch channel a little bit more populated. Maybe I'll just, you know, lure people in by playing a game that they love and sticking with it. That's what I tried to do with Final Fantasy. I did that with 1 through 10 and Tactics, hoping that people would come by, enjoy it, and want to see and hang out with more Final Fantasy. And that yielded nothing after a whole year. So I'm like, I don't even know what to do anymore. I don't know what to do at all. But I do want to play World of Final Fantasy sometime. And I want to play FF10 too sometime. Battle Staff. It's ethereal. That sucks. I feel like a demon cowboy. Not only because I'm lassoing these demons, but also I am, like, I'm guiding, I'm herding these demons alongside myself. Ooh, it's a flawed skull. I also think, I think every point from here on out, I'm just going to put into Demonic Mastery. Maybe I can get a third demon. And that would be Baller. That would be Baylor. I don't want that sash. The belt items are one of the few items where even if it has really good stats, if you don't get all 4 belt loops or belt slots, you don't want it. You're going to be chewing through potions so much, you definitely want to have 4, 8, 12, like, yeah, 4, 8, 12, 16 slots. Burnt text? What's this? It's a book! So, some items actually have a higher grade variant of itself. And this is what burnt text is. Burnt text is a tome. Or whatever the like old book or whatever it would be called. And it's much more powerful than the old book. It replaces... See, the defense is 39. Defense here is 8. But yeah, that's what that is. So you'll see things like Short Sword being changed to Gladius, for example. Is there something over there that I missed? There's an altar for something. I don't remember what that's about. An amulet! An omelet! Let's see what the omelet's made of. +1 to War Cries, Barbarian only. Is it because I have a Barbarian friend? Is that what this is? That is the 4th time I tried to use that miasma chain on my tainted demon. Just keep throwing it. I'm like, why doesn't it stick? Why isn't it wrapped around him? What's going on? What the hell is this? Excuse me, boss. We need mana. I'll take that emerald, and we'll just take a short trip back to town so I can get some more mana. Yeah, things are moving swimmingly so far. I had like one scare, but that's it. This book out of here. War cries. Who needs them? Who needs them? I don't need that either. 37 defense is nice, I guess. I do need to wear that. Well, since I can't actually just go straight to hell, I do have to go to normal and nightmare. It'll never happen. But the No Town Portal caveat is nice for hardcore. I would have definitely died at Duriel, though. Like, I just would have died. That's how that would have ended. Would have been dead. Because I 100% needed to run into a town portal to save my own ass. Blade Warp, Summon Defiler. What do we have? Rancor, Echoing Strike, Summon Tainted. So I don't want bonus to Summon Defiler because I don't think the Defiler does anything more than just share damage between other monsters. And if what I read is correct, the bonus to Summon Defiler from items does not affect its damage in the way that synergies of other skills would affect damage. So let's just say, for argument's sake, my Summon Tainted gained a bonus from Summon Defiler. If I got that bonus from an item, that bonus does not synergize at all. I'd have to put the skill point in +2 to Miasma Chain, 126,000 gold though. Damn it! I would have used that. 25,000 plus 53,000 does not meet 126,000. So no. No. Do I need both of these? Yes, I know I need this. I don't really need this. Get out of here. All right.
Afternoon.
What do you have for me? Now, lightning in this game is pretty neat because it basically just has a very wide array of damage potential. Like you can see on this sword, it says adds 1 to 66 lightning damage. Whenever you enchant something with lightning or do lightning damage, the minimum damage is always 1. The maximum damage is always a lot more than 1. But because it can hit somewhere in between, it's, on average, good damage. But it's not guaranteed good damage. Do I want this for the 20 extra defense? No. No, I do not. Faster hit recovery, though? Yes. Plus, now I should have horns. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I'm sorry you feel that way, old man. And my Saravok limited edition cap on my head. I also do want to go back to doing streams of RPGs, because like ones with a lot of characters that I can read off of and do all that stuff. 'Cause I really, really do enjoy doing that. But the reason I haven't been doing that is because for some reason, and maybe I just need to change the air filter up here or whatever, my voice gets my throat gets really dry really quickly. Like within an hour, I am chugging water and trying my best to get wet, right? To get where is it?
Splish.
There we go. And it just isn't working. So for some reason, I can't really do long streams where I read a lot and change my voice a lot. You might already hear right now, that my voice isn't the way it used to be. It's either that or it's medication related, which would suck if that's the case. You stay away from me. You stay away from me and you die. But I'm also interested in investing in some sort of like air filter, humidifier, that kind of thing. Maybe that'll help. Actually, these guys can't come back from the dead if I feed them all to my demons. Ha 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 ha! They scared me once again. Alright, this claymore does have a socket. And it's 13 to 30 damage compared to 25 to 46 damage. Maybe I'll put sockets in that. And then I can put, like, more damage on that sword. And that way, Unferth can be a badass. So, do the Halls of Anguish not lead anywhere? Is that what I'm being told here? Or is it just I haven't gotten to the spot yet? Get them, Unferth! Do it! Yeah, back to the voice thing. It may also just be allergies. It may also just be pollen. Spring is upon us, after all. Oh, that time it actually wasn't my demon. You're now seeing the demons being brought into the enemy side. The defilers are being used. An arbalest, I believe, is a light crossbow. Yeah, this is the nightmare version of a light crossbow. Ow! Damn it! Why would you hurt me? What have I ever done to you? Huh? What have I done? Answer me. Why'd you put the bomb in the box, too? Why? Is it because I can lift more than you, huh? Is that it? And so on and so forth, ad nauseum. We got a unique axe. Plus 13 to energy. Plus 13 to energy is better than plus 6 to energy. More mana! Finally! Eligible for Chronicle. What the fuck does that mean? PC load letter. What the fuck does that mean? 2 hand damage. The Chieftain. 24 to 64. Increased attack speed. Bonus damage. Bonus lightning damage. Bonus resistances. Plus 6 to mana after every kill. You thought I would give it to him? To Unfaith? Never! This is mine now. I haven't hit anyone with this axe yet. I'm all like, ooh, this is a cool axe. I better hit someone with it. Hell yeah, there we go. Why was... Oh, it's because of the Defiler, probably. Yeah. If the Defiler has the debuff on them that shares damage, they would all get hit by the lightning damage. 105 poison resist. Fuck it, I'm just gonna use it. It's gonna be right there. Eat up, my demons! Alright, that was fun. What's this got on it? Summon Tainted. Let's take a look at it. Summon Tainted is at level 3. Its current skill level is 3. Fire damage is 16 to 24. Attack speed is 22%. If I put this on, now look at it, it says 24 to 35 with bonus to resist fire. That's for everyone. It does emit an aura. Life is up. We'll just stay with the dirt for now. And I don't have a reason to keep this. And okay, fine. Here you...
I can't use that. I can't use that. I can't use that.
What do you mean you can't use that?
I can't use that.
What do you mean you can't use that?
I'll put that to good use.
What does it need that you can't fulfill? 54 strength? What are you? You're level 29? You telling me you just don't use battle axes? That you've never figured out how to... What the hell? What the hell?
What the hell is this?
Alright, fine. Be that way. I guess I'll go put it in the stash. For no real reason. This is 25 to 46. Yeah. We'll just go ahead and put sockets on this big sword. First, we'll see if that's the best possible big sword. I mean, it does have maximum damage on it. Where'd he go? Alright, it's got 2 sockets.
I can't do that here.
And we have so many gems. This would add 1 to 40 lightning damage. This would add life and mana stolen per hit. It's really not that much, though. Attack rating to make sure he hits would be better.
I'll put that to good use.
I hope so. Enjoy. Sometimes I do these kinds of things because long-time Diablo 2 players would look at it and go, "Ah, you just wasted your socket on that?" I'd be like, "Yeah, because..."
It don't matter. None of this matters.
That's right. That's right. It doesn't matter. The sooner you learn that there are 3 kinds of matter in the world, that is, matter, general matter, antimatter, and doesn't matter. When you learn about the 3rd form of matter, doesn't matter, you can really start to understand how the world works and what you can do to make your lives better. When you know what truly doesn't matter, you can be truly free. Oh, +2 to Blood Boil, but I still can't afford it. I'm beginning to think that even if I wanted to buy a weapon that would help me, I wouldn't be able to afford it. Mala's like, "Look, I've got a family to feed." And I'm like, "No, you don't." No, you fucking don't. Don't you lie to me. No, you don't. Oh! Ooh, a jewel! Ah, it's what if God was one of us? That's what it was. That's what the jewel was. They look almost like a satyr with their legs, but I know they're supposed to be human. I know it. I know it with everything that I am. What did I just pick up? Put this shit on the ground. That can't be right, is it? No way! No way! I'm gonna waste my socket on a 2-handed sword, and then they're gonna give me a unique 2-handed sword that by itself already has more damage, or is very similar damage to the enhanced damage version of this great... Fine, what's it got? The Patriarch. 51 to 85 damage. Required level 29, and we just got there. Hits blind target, +10 to strength. Damage reduction, magic damage reduction, bonus gold from monsters, and here I am turning out my pockets.
I'll put that to good use.
The 142 to 222 versus 83 to 173. Damn. Damn. God damn it. Joker's got something for this. What is it?
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. All right. This is it.
And if Unferth dies, that grandfather or that patriarch is gone forever. I will not restore him. I will not get that weapon back. Because we're hardcore, baby. Hardcore to the max. Hardcore, baby! Hardcore to the max! Ow! Please, Neelithak, please eat several spoonfuls of shit.
Not enough mana. Never ally with lessons, Neelithak.
I like to say eat spoonfuls of shit because that makes it more visible in your mind. Like, it's not like eat shit where it's like, okay, what are you gonna do? Like, go like a banana, you know, hold it and then just put it in your mouth? No. Spoonfuls, though, means you've prepared it, right? You have it in a bowl, probably, and you have a spoon, and you're like, this is my meal for today.
What the hell is this?
Oh. Sorry, that eventually got me. This is my breakfast. I need you. All right, we're gonna go with like 55-ish for dexterity and then stop there. If we live that long. What's this? Consume. Sacrifice your demon in exchange for power. No. No, that would require that I also build specifically for other things. Are we level 30? Let's see. Force an injured demon to do your bidding. Chance to bind 20%. Mana cost 9 per second. Now, I think we've been building up for Abyss. Even though I said I was going to put points in Demonic Mastery for the rest of the game, we might as well get the ultimate, like the capstone. You know what I'm saying? Give me just a second. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh my god. No. I don't want you to select the entire line of text. I just wanted one word. But you're like, no, I have to select the entire line of text. Anyway, we're back. And we have Abyss. Abyss! Okay, so we've been using Q for Engorge, W for Lethargy, which has been used, E for Miasma Chain, R and T for the different demons, but I'm going to put R here for Abyss. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, I was like, I know I cast the spell. There's a slight cooldown to it, which pulls enemies close before violently collapsing. 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 7 yards, 40 to 80 magic damage. This might replace our Miasma Chain. Also, does it synergize? Abyss receives bonuses from Miasma Bolt, Miasma Bolt, Miasma Chain, Miasma Chain. Okay, so yeah, Abyss is kind of where we should be going. Oh, and we are done, I think, right? We killed... Yeah, we killed, whatever his name is. Gnarlathep or whatever. Garatep. Is that who we killed? Neelathak. Neelathak. Sorry, I had it wrong.
Neelathak, but he didn't have the relic. He must have already given it to Bale. Now Bale will not be tested when he reaches Ariat's summit. Damn Neelathak.
That loser.
I do thank you for trying, though. Please allow me to honor your courage by magically inscribing your name onto an item of your choosing. It's the least I can do.
I keep forgetting I chose a really stupid name. Just know that it was this.
It don't matter. None of this matters.
And then I didn't want it to be double T because I just wanted it to be something, I don't know. Anyway, here we are. Here we are in the reality that we live, where my character's name is Matter, as in if he was getting madder and madder. Well, I put gems in this fucking thing, so I'm keeping it. And I'm going to put these gems here. This. Go here. I have 50,000 gold.
Afternoon.
It's actually evening.
Ah!
And this afternoon nonsense. Lizard's light plate. So anyway, they inscribed my name, and I've had this dirk since Act 1. So I figure why not just put my name on it. It's mine now. Matters Beastmar, Dirk. And we don't want to go to the Halls of Vought. We want to go here and here. And I think we're ready to just go back on the trail. So let's hit this, what is it, the waypoint? Do I have to go through the Crystalline Passage? I think I do. Pretty sure about that. At least that section is just over here. Money! Yeah, I believe now we're just looking for the exit from this area into the next. Ah! Ew! That's not bad. I mean, it's a mana sucker, but it's not bad. Look at something else. You gain bonuses from Miasma Bolt, and Abyss. So the point of putting Abyss gave us 10% more magic damage per level of Abyss for Miasma Chain. So really, Miasma Bolt, Chain, and Abyss just like synergizing with themselves. What is a Pindle? What does a Pindle run? Like, I keep reading and reading and reading. I'm like, my eyes are going to go crossed. The hell's a Pindle run? It reminds me when I was playing FF6 on stream, somebody came in talking about the Tintinabar, I think, or some other Final Fantasy VI relic. And I was like, what's that? And they're like, you And then just like, they just kind of left after that. It was almost like, okay, this guy's a scrub. Doesn't know about this one Final Fantasy VI relic. Clearly no idea what they're doing. Clearly. No reason to watch this guy. Or that time I was playing Devil May Cry 4, and I know that game. I know that game. I was at the Echidna boss, and I was like, this is one of the easiest bosses in the game, and it's still true. It's very true. And you probably already filled in the gaps in your head. Basically, I got knocked the fuck out. And one of the viewers was like, all right, well, see you later, champ. And I have not forgiven that person. I have not forgiven them, and I will never forgive them. How dare they taunt me on my own channel? Forgot their name though, so really there's nothing to worry about. All I know is that I will never forgive someone. I don't know who, but I will never forgive someone. Maybe I'll run a contest. Who wants to never be forgiven? Join this contest. Okay, there's the Glacial Trail. And I want to drink this so I can keep moving. Somewhere in a place we haven't been to yet is the waypoint. And I don't know why I'm gonna go get it, but I'm gonna go get it. After all, if our character dies and has to go back to any other place in this game, they're dead, and they're not going anywhere anyways. Oh, Engorge also heals the demon. For 5 seconds. There it is. That was my sneaky energy drink I just left there. Yeah, I've been doing a lot more mouse movement in this game than usual, even with the new hotkeys. I feel like, you know, I'm not going to die in 2 seconds. I'll just go ahead and right-click the potion. That urn is evil. So 5 seconds. I don't have to keep eating all the corpses, just one corpse every 5 seconds. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Is lightning enchanted as well? Ah, no. He survived. Well done, my friend. Unferth, if that's your real name. And we're gonna keep that for money. I do not want this war bow. Get it out of my inventory. Imagine just accidentally picking up a whole, like, bow and arrow, putting it in your pockets. All by accident. Unintended. Now, wait a minute. Part of me believes the Glacial Trail also has a waypoint. Can't be true, though. It is true! Damn! Alright, so Glacial Trail. And then the Halls of Pain! And the Frozen Tundra. Oh, the Halls of Pain were for, Neelawak, or whatever the hell his name is. We're gonna skip to the Frozen Tundra so we can get through the rest of this. Nalefek? Eh. Not worth remembering. 25,000 for that Grand Scepter. I'm not gonna mess with those guys. I don't want any. Should have brought a stamina potion. I'm gonna be doing a lot of running. I mean, at least I have some friends to help out. That's nice. Money! Even more friends? Yeah, I fully believe we can beat the game as we are right now. I know that speedrunners can do this at least half the level. Ooh, a stamina potion. I am not a speedrunner, but I am twice as powerful as one. Pretty sure all I need to do is find the way up to Mount Arya. Hey, a well. Oh, a chest. Oh, a super healing potion. There we go. I hate those disappearing little gremlin bastards. At least in Act 3, they don't disappear. They're just really fast. They use blow guns, blow darts, make funny noises. Well, look at Unferth. He's such a bully. we'll go to the summit. Finally, we're here at the boss fight. And I'm just going to do this in case I need to.
We are the spirits of
the Nephilim.
We have been chosen to guard sacred Mount Ariad, wherein the world's stone rests.
Few are worthy to stand in his presence.
Fewer still can comprehend his true purpose.
Before you enter, you must defeat us.
Oh man! Ah, whirlwind. It's like my demons don't know what to do. Well, whatever, they died, I guess. Like, my tainted guy was just, like, staring off into space, 1,000-yard stare. Anyway, 55 dex. Not that I plan on actually replacing my weapon anytime soon. Abyss is going to be our strongest spell. But yeah, I pointed out the Nephilim because in Diablo 3 you play as a Nephilim. Like, your character is very powerful because you are also a Nephilim. And honestly, by comparison, the Diablo 2 characters, nowhere near the power of the Diablo 3 characters, or even the Diablo 4 characters, I would say. Though there seems to be, well, there's some, you remember, like, the Blood of Lilith thing that they had going on. Which I don't quite understand in Diablo 4. They're like, let's capture this guy, give him the Blood of Lilith, and then kill his ass. But in so doing, we're going to actually make him really powerful, and he's going to kill our ass. Already at level 2? Hell yeah! That's right, we unnecessarily eat health shrines here. I need mana, and there's nothing here for mana. Yeah, we are actually nearing the end of this act. Soonish, we'll be fighting Baal. And determining, I mean, whether we have a hero on our hands or just another sacrifice to the demons. Well, we'll see, I guess. Words are hard, I'll tell you what. It'll be similar to when I was fighting Endariel, and I thought, well, I need to bring everything to the fore. In this, yeah, it's kind of the same thing. I'm going to try to use all my potions if I need to. Use all my spells if I need to. There it is. It's the final waypoint. She didn't know nothing. And now we can finally use every weapon. but there's no reason to upgrade our weapon. Our weapon is already perfect. Flawless in every way. I want to see something. Eldritch Blast. Hex Purge Siphon, Psychic Ward, Blade Warp. Eldritch Blast. Blast hexed enemies with draining magical damage and refresh the duration the duration of their active hex. I see. Life and Mana Steel. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be an Eldritch Blast Warlock next time I play Warlock. Anyways.
The ancient.
Let's go, Unferth. I do love the architecture here. It's very Dragon Age Dwarven architecture. Very blocky. What is the Codex? Enhanced Entropy, Eldritch Blast, Enhanced Defense. You know what? This is not actually a hardcore character. I'll hold on to that. And when I switch over to Nightmare and play on my own, I'll switch to an Eldritch Blast Warlock, and that'll help out. But if we die, though, he's not going to be on stream ever again. I bet if I was a Whirlwind Barbarian and I walked into a bunch of them, I'd probably die. Ringu? Replenish life? Meh. Let's see, I think also when we get to Bale, I will go with with Tainted and Goatman. No, don't poison Unferth to death. Mana recharge. It's remarkably slow recharge when you think about it. This is it. This is it. Alright, we have a Tainted. We want a Goatman. And we want a Tainted. I don't think he's alone down here, but for the most part, it's a boss, so I want to do single target stuff. Skill Shrine. I know eventually me, like, reaching down to get my potions manually is going to get me killed. Maybe there's a 4th level. Feels like there's probably a 4th. I'll let them figure it out. I'm not going to stick around. Nothing here. Yeah, I kind of wonder if I can heal my demons through the... Ouch! Ouch! Through the boss fight. Fucking Death Lord was almost a death of me. I would have really not liked that.
What do you need?
I need repairs. I'm getting beat up. Hold on to this book. Shift, left click to equip. I almost had to use the rejuvenation potion. Alright. Inventory 17, 14, still looking good. Alright, so it's the bottom left. At least the skill shrine refreshed. Gonna use that stamina potion now. This looks like it. Okay. The Throne of Destruction. Let's clear some of these mobs real quick. Sorry for being quiet. I'm concentrating here. We leveled up again. That means better demons. That means more health. What's this ring? Pretty good, but not for what I need. All right, we're clearing out the room. Basically, in this area here, I believe, is where Bale is. We don't want to get, like, surprised from the back. Or that wing has been fully explored. I don't actually remember. I did it again. I don't actually remember what Bale does. Just kind of chills out, gets hit by me until he dies. I don't remember fearing Bale in any way. Yeah, so healing the Goatman is really, really good with all these ads. So we'll probably bring Bale back down here so we could keep feeding our demons. Quest log, kill Bale's minions. Right, okay. Well, we're going to do that. So remember, like, the original intro movie was Bale and his entire army coming to destroy the barbarians. And we have fought and killed many of them. There are definitely some barbarians who had killed some demons as we were going through the frigid highlands or whatever. But it should be said that we have killed many more of them than the barbarians did. And that we are 100% the stronger. Have them all come back this way. All right. Slow them down. Try to kill and then feed. Feed at least one of them. Whoa! Ho, 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 ho. There you are. Really? That was what he came at me with? Some warped ones? Calenzo the Annihilator? Oh, there's more. There's more. Be right back. I don't have enough health potions. Haragoth, that's what this place is called. I had a friend who went online. His name was Hagaroth. And I'm like, I know it's not Hagaroth, but my brain keeps auto-completing to Hagaroth. Okay. You may want to bring some extra health potions. And maybe one or two of these bad boys. $16, $13. Let's go. There he goes. Unferth has fallen. It's a real shame because there's like nothing you can do about it sometimes. You laugh like Dr. Eggman. Do you know that? That is not a compliment. Please don't attack them. Yeah, see, I'm actually feeding the demons the entire time, too, so this is actually working out pretty good. Oh, Ventar the Unholy, now you die! It should be everything. Not yet. No, 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 no. Die, Lister the Tormentor. Ah, don't torment me. Cayenzo! fingers. Okay, there we go. And then this. I didn't have a corpse to feed him! Yeah, this is our damage right here. It's not a lot, but it is what it is. Oof. It's so funny when my minions die. You shut up, I'll be right back.
Good evening.
Can't believe we lost Unferth. He was a good man. Had a good sword. I'll never see that sword again. Unless it drops again. You know, it's not that unique, right? Okay. I should be able to kill him with this number of potions. And there's no rule saying I can't rehire somebody. So let's go get somebody else. Let's go kill somebody else.
Besting the...
Let's see. We got Frenzy. Swing 2 weapons at once. Iron Skin improves defense. Could be useful. It's a shout, so it'll help my demons. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Leaf. Let's go, Leaf.
Evening.
Leaf is just so excited to be part of this. Yeah, man! Oh, I do have that other two-handed sword, right? I wonder if you can equip the two-handed sword, one in each hand. That's a big purchase. He's going to be my flashlight once again. And now it's just weapons he needs, I believe.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Now, I don't have to look at myself, so 1 hand damage, 7,000. Sure. 1 hand damage. Bonus to max. I don't have enough free space. Fine, here, put this there.
I can't use that. I can't use that.
What are you fucking talking about? Are you swords only? Yeah. God damn it. Well then, a crystal sword, I guess? Why doesn't this guy have any swords? I'm going to actually have to go to a previous act just to get swords.
What do you need?
I need swords. Like this one and this one.
I'll put that to good use.
I just remembered something. I have a stash. And in the stash is a one-handed sword. 3 to 19. That kind of sucks. Probably can't use that either, so we'll go buy another sword. I was gonna say, you had swords here. I'm not crazy.
I'll put that to good use.
I'm sure you will. All right. I want a tainted for fire resistance. And then just goatmen, goatmen, goatmen. Nothing but goatmen. Here we go! Last time on Dragon Ball Z, we had... Ooh, an antidote potion. Bale was right here. Then he got, like, really, like, laughy. And then he sent his minions to attack us. And it was a fight, but we got through it. And now it's time to fight him.
Seeds of creation itself. Fascinating.
There you are. Oh, he moves. There are no corpses to heal. Leaf is not gonna make it.
My brothers will not have died in vain.
Oh boy. Well, shit. Ow. Ow. Now is a good time for my nose to itch, yes. I really wish I didn't accidentally attack the tentacles. Ah, don't run into it! You need mana. Oh, that actually slows him down. Okay, cool, cool. I need mana potions. And I keep going the wrong direction.
Salutations.
Okay, so there is ice, so the thawing potion will help. There isn't poison. There is fire. I have good fire resistance. I would have better fire resistance if I had a tainted. Since I can't use Engorge, there are no corpses to feed, I'll just put Tainted on Q and go back in.
My brothers will not have died in vain.
Owie, 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 owie. Owie, 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 owie. Okay. Let's get back to it. Man, how do they speedrun this? Okay, so that was clearly a shadow.
Brothers will not have died in vain.
Ow, ow, ow. Tentacles don't do a lot of damage. That's okay. You should just give him the win? Maybe. Am I really gonna do it like this? Okay. If I was Bale, I'd be pissed right about now.
Greetings.
I mean, I am just as surprised as you are. Hi, Tyrael, what's up?
I am impressed, Morn. You have overcome the greatest challenge this world has ever faced and defeated the last of the primeval. However, we are too late to save the World Stone. Bale's destructive touch has corrupted it completely. Given enough time, the World Stone's energies will drain away, and the barriers between the worlds will shatter. The powers of hell will flood into this sanctuary and eradicate your people and everything you've labored to build. Therefore, I must destroy the corrupted world stone before the powers of hell take root. This act will change your world forever, with consequences even I cannot foresee. However, it is the only way to ensure mankind's survival. Go now, mortal. I have opened a portal that will lead you to safety.
I just wanted to see the quest completed thing. I didn't want to interrupt them, but oh well. We did it! Do this. And this. And this screenshot will be saved in the Discord. The Diablo channel will get its first hero. Not its first sacrifice. Die to Lilith? No. I'm not sure who you're talking about. I mean, if you're talking about this guy here, Deckard Cain does not get to Diablo 4. He dies in Diablo 3. Spoilers, I guess. And then if you're talking about the angel, no, you think that's Inarius. No, that's Tyrael. They all look the same though. The angels all have glowy wings and shiny armor. But no, that's Tyrael. Tyrael does not die. Inarius does though. Spoilers again. But hey, we made it. This man right here got to level 32. Went through every act and killed every boss. But there were a couple of close calls. I thought there would be a lot more close calls, I'll say. But Duriel was definitely a one-hit thing where if I hadn't been pumping Vitality the entire time, Duriel would have killed me. Yeah, you're talking about the angel, and that angel's name is Tyrael, and that angel exists throughout all 4 games. Though when you see him in Diablo 3 and 4, he doesn't have his helmet on, so you don't see him the same way. But yeah, he survives. Yeah, I made it through. I'm technically not a hardcore character, though. Technically. But we did not die, and I only played him on stream, so it's all verifiable, and might as well be a hardcore character. I may play this guy offline now. I'm sorry, off stream now. at some point to just fully explore the Warlock. I definitely like the Warlock. I think Blizzard does great work with Warlock mechanical concepts. I didn't really enjoy Miasmic Chains, even though I used it a lot. It was just that it's the most effective spell at the level that I got it, and I didn't really want to get up in anyone's grill as a Warlock, so I just kept throwing chains and running circles, throwing chains and running circles. It was all very easy, but those chains really only did damage when you were using them as an AoE spell. They didn't really damage single target very well at all. Miasma Bolt might have been better if you don't have access to Abyss yet, but when we finally got Abyss, at least that was kind of our boss killer. As long as we had one hand on a cooler of sports drinks and the other hand casting Abyss, we could pretty much kill any boss. So that's what I've learned with this particular Warlock. But I know it's a little early. However, we've hit a milestone. We finished the Warlock playthrough, and so we will come back to Diablo 2 actual hardcore character next time we stream. It won't be tomorrow. I'm busy with friends, and it might be Saturday, it might be Sunday, but that also really depends on my job. So if work is present, I will be working. If there is no work present, there may be a stream. So we'll see. I'll definitely let you know in the Discord when I am streaming. Since I don't have a schedule anymore, this is really the best way to find when I'm streaming, because I do announce it there for everyone to see. Yes, they separated in Diablo 1 and 2. There's an online and offline mode. In Diablo 3, everything's always online. And Diablo 4, everything's always online. I don't know why they like to do it that way, but they like to do it that way. But 1 and 2, you could play online or you could play offline. So, but yeah, that is my Discord for the stream. There's meme stuff and pizza nonsense and whatever else there. But also, it's where I post that I'm going to go live. I personally don't like doing that on Blue Sky. I never liked doing it on Twitter. I've never liked doing it on Facebook. I don't think going live posts are a good idea because honestly, who wants to see those besides very close fans? You know what I'm saying? So, but in general, I don't like my timeline clogged up with going live with Elden Ring. Is this my first time? So I don't put that in your timeline. But if you do want to know when I'm going to stream next, the Discord is the best way to find out. But beyond that, thank you all for hanging out, watching, and seeing this Warlock make it through. I am very surprised that we survived. And next time, we will follow the adventures of one named Pee Pee Poo Poo, who may or may not become a barbarian. We'll see. I don't know if I really want to play barbarian that bad, but that will be their name. So you can look forward to that. Additionally, there will be YouTube shenanigans happening sometime soon. I would like it to be at least the first couple videos before the end of July. That's what I would like. But there's a lot of things I have to do outside of streaming, so we'll see how it goes. But I have everything else. I have everything set up. It's ready to go. I just actually have to perform and record it. And some part of me is apprehensive because I've done it before, like 15 years ago, and every video has a complication or a problem, or you might have to re-record, and I don't look forward to that, but I shouldn't have any issue now because I know everything. I know everything about doing Let's Play stuff, so. Anyway. Yeah. I think you could play 3 offline on console. Maybe. Maybe not. You know what? I'm going to pull that back. No, Diablo 3 I don't think had an offline mode on console. Just because it was a console doesn't mean you can't be always online. It's a little shaky though, because you would have to subscribe to an online service, but that didn't stop other games requiring an online service. So I don't see why Diablo 3 would be any different. But anyway, thank you once again for watching.